Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. We are into chapter 3 on the demo for Bandcamp Boyfriend. We just got done playing video games at night, and we brought Pop-Tart along with Tom and Peter. Pop-Tart's a front runner, and so is with Clark. Tom is kind of down toward the bottom. He's just very talkative and class clown. Not really my jam. Peter's nice. He's kind of a jerk. But you know, all the best ones start off as being kind of not nice. But anyway, Garth is kind of running up the list right now, and so is Samuel. They're both really nice. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, Mom, you get 2 more questions and then I have to go. Fine. So have you made any new friends? I guess so. Now that I'm drum major, I've had to interact with a lot more people, so it's kind of impossible not to make friends. That's great. Okay, one more. What would you like for dinner when you come home this weekend? Beef stew? It's the middle of summer. I know, but I've been eating crappy cafeteria food all week. I need homemade beef stew to re-energize me. Fine, fine. Beef stew it is. Sorry. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later. Love you, sweetie. Love you too. I grab a granola bar and run out the door. We start the day with stretches just as we do every morning. In a way, I kind of miss the sore calves that would come with this time of year. But at the same time, I'm glad I get to be a lazy drum major. As we're finishing up, I notice Mr. Wiley nearby. He's pacing back and forth, glancing over the crowd of students. Is someone missing? I scan the band. Yeah, there's definitely someone missing. Come to think of it, isn't there supposed to be someone helping with warm-ups? Butt heads! But what? That scared me. I'm still half asleep. Butt heads are what we call people who don't show up to practice on time. People who are most likely curled up in bed, snoring the day away while we suffer in the sun without them. Butt heads, 2 of them. Go get them, will you, Cat? Is it Tom and Peter? Yeah, it is. Those slackers. I expect better of upperclassmen. Oh dear, I hope our get-together from last night wasn't the cause. Be right back. Peter's batting 1,000, man. First, he acts like a complete, just aloof and doesn't care yesterday. And now he's late. I run to the lodge and straight to the boys' room. I knock loudly, praying they'll answer in normal clothes. Fair. Good morning. I think he's still half asleep. I clap my hands in front of his face. Alright, time to wake up. Rise and shine. Up and at 'em. You're late for practice. What? Oh, yep, there it is. Put on some clothes, Peter. Before he can think of a flirtatious response, I slam the door. I wait on the patio, tapping my foot impatiently while the 2 boys inside yell at one another. Tom, this was all your fault. I told you to plug the alarm back in when you were done playing games. I did, I swear, it's not my fault. After a minute of banging around, the door flies open and there stand Tom and Peter, each fully clothed.
Sorry.
I'm not the one who's upset. Mr. Wiley? Yeah.
Whatever.
Our alarm didn't go off. He can't blame us for something we had no control over. If you say so, let's get going. Welcome to the real world. I rush the 2 of them to practice. Mr. Wiley finds us before we even get to the field, as though he can smell the boys' fear. Oh, Tom's face. Where were you? Don't you care about this organization, or is sleep more important to you? No, sir. Marching band is the only thing that matters. There was a mistake with the alarm clock. It wasn't our fault. Excuses, excuses. I don't care why it happened or whose fault it was. Just don't let it happen again. Yes, sir. I bow my head in shame. Then I remember that I'm not at fault here. I don't have to stand here while they continue to get yelled at. That's right. I move away quickly to find something else to do. Get out, get out, get out of the pit! You're not in the pit anymore, so you are no longer entitled to the pit's food. Hands off, says poor Doug. Sorry, Mom. And you're not allowed to call me that anymore either. I'm the pit's mother, not yours. Looks like Marian's on the warpath. She cruelly slaps a half-eaten glazed donut out of Doug's hand. It lands on the ground. She rounds on me and catches me in her stony glare.
What do you want?
Just warning Doug to watch out for Mr. Wiley. What are you looking at? Your face. Slowly crush the donut while staring into Doug's eyes. We'll just... Okay, as funny as these are to pick, that's not really what I'm looking at. I'm watching poor Doug and slowly crush the donut while staring into Doug's eyes. I don't want to crush his soul like that, so just warning Doug to watch out for Mr. Wiley. You better get back to the field.
Thanks a lot.
He trots off to his position on the field. Marion, what is the pit doing all the way out here? You need to set up further away so our metronomes don't conflict with each other, remember? Go back beyond the porta-potties. Thought you wouldn't notice.
What?
Poor Marion. They shoved the pit behind the porta-potties.
Jerk.
Nothing. Oh, I heard that. The marching basics session flies by with no interruptions. Everyone knows Mr. Wiley's angry and no one wants to be the next victim of his fury. He is determined to finish learning the last few drill sets for Mars, so there will be plenty of time for cleaning. After a quick water break, we get straight to it. Pop-Tart. Oh no. Don't make me choose between these two. Eh? Oh boy, here we go. Clark seems to get into it with a new person each day.
Pathetic.
For the last time, you step off with your left foot. You should have learned that on the first day of band back in May. I know. You know, then why don't you get it right? And while you're at it, keep your feet in time. I'm trying. Try harder. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. The band will suffer for your incompetence. Oh, stop there. You hear what I'm saying to you? Oh, look at that ragey face. Double ragey faces. What? Speak up. Mr. Wiley would surely... Shoot, this is getting ugly. Time to step in. Defend Pop-Tart. I'm sorry, Clark. That's enough. Leave him alone, Clark. Why should I? He needs to... It's his first year. He's learning. And besides, everyone makes mistakes. He's already made a great deal of progress since the beginning of the season, and that's what matters. I have? But... Don't argue. Go grab some water and cool your head. Grumbling, Clark steps away. Oh! But he doesn't do as I ask. He merely moves a yard line away and glares in my direction. Pop-Tart, you can't do that. Do what? Don't give me those innocent puppy dog eyes. I saw everything. You can't talk to a fellow band member like that. We're all on the same team. Tell that to the upperclassmen. I know. You'll have to put up with it a lot, and it won't be easy, but trust me, Pop-Tart. This will be all worth it. Just wait until your first competition. You really think I've improved since the beginning of the season? Of course. I wouldn't say something I didn't mean. That's true. You're always so upfront. Hey, everyone on the field needs to be quiet. We're trying to get something accomplished here. Everyone instantly shuts up. Thank you, Mr. Wiley. Maybe I'll just let him take care of yelling at people from now on. And he has a lot of yelling to do. It's amazing he still has his voice by the end of rehearsal. Not a good rehearsal, folks, but I'm sure you already knew that. Man, we're doing great day 1, day 2, and day 3. Pfft. Get some grub and I'll see you all at music block this afternoon.
Oh.
Cat, wait up. What's going on, Pop-Tart?
Thank you.
I wanted to say thanks for earlier. You don't have to thank me. Clark was out of line and I was only doing my job. Well, it really meant a lot to me. I know we're only on the 3rd day, but marching band has been really tough on me, trying to learn everything and get it right the first time so nobody yells at me. No one gets it right the first time, Pop-Tart. You don't have to be perfect. Hey, now that we're on a break, would you like to... Yeah! What the... Out of nowhere, Bandit claws her way up Pop-Tart's back and balances precariously on his shoulders. She buries her snout into his hair, sniffing, while he stands frozen at a complete loss for what to do. He has another Pop-Tart in his pocket, doesn't he? Hey, Bandit, get off of him! Bandit doesn't move, gripping Pop-Tart's hair in her slender paws. She gives her owner a look that seems to say, "What are you gonna do about it?" Help? Mr. Wiley wrenches Bandit off of Pop-Tart, though she fights to stay on him and takes a few hairs with her when they part ways. Pop-Tart cringes in pain. Sorry about that, kid. You okay, Pop-Tart? I'm fine. Wow, she must really like me. Ah, she likes your hair. My hair? Toasted marshmallows are her favorite food, and your hair kind of looks marshmallowy. Maybe the band should start calling you Marshmallow. He goes on his way with an annoyed bandit tucked under his arm. Was that you screaming like a girl just now, Pop-Tart, or was that Cat? I probably have Lyme disease now. I sure hope I don't give it to my roommates. Wait, what? Oh, let's hope not. I'm heading to lunch. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, I think he was gonna ask to sit with us at lunch. I'm a little late getting to the cafeteria. Looks like everyone's already seated and chowing down. Who should I eat with today? Oh, we could pick Pop-Tart. I'm tired of Peter and Tom. Peter in particular, he's just... Samuel's cool. Garth is nice, though. Let's go with Garth this time. I'll sit with Garth again today. I enjoy our lunches together. Yeah, he's been fun to talk to. Hi, Garth. Why are you sitting here alone today?
Bonjour.
Greetings, Cat. Sometimes I just like to sit and contemplate. Oh, I'm sorry for intruding then. I'll leave you to it. No, by all means, stay. I enjoy your company. Oh, thank you then. I sit down across from him with my tray of soggy spaghetti. So what is it you're contemplating? Band camp thus far, I suppose. Mr. Wiley is certainly something, isn't he? Yes, he's the best. I don't like him. He works us way too hard. I don't think either of those two... I mean, he is pretty great. He does really care about the band. But define something. Good something or bad something? That's a good question. If it's Mr. Wiley, I think he's all the somethings. What do you think?
Indeed.
That much I can agree with. It's good of you to question what you hear. Does Garth not like Mr. Wiley? It seems like there's something more he wants to say, but he can't bring himself to say it. Is Garth hiding something from me? Is there something he knows that I don't? Ooh, mysteries. Well, it might not be anything important. I'm probably just being paranoid again. So I do know that with the full release of this game, that there are some really dark themes. I think the warning list is on the Steam page. But yeah, like I already see Pop-Tart. He probably has some kind of trauma in the back there. And yeah, now this with Garth. Interesting. Most likely it's just an unpopular opinion of his he doesn't want to voice aloud. Right? Today we're tackling the music of the ballad Venus. Everyone has split off into sectionals to work on memorization. Mr. Wiley didn't really give me an assignment, so I guess I'll walk around and see how everyone is doing. I'll go visit... Oh, clarinets. Flutes, that's Felicity. Ugh, I don't want to... Or someone else. Let's start with the clarinets. They're working hard as usual. I peek around a corner at them, watching Clark conduct. I guess he thinks he's too good to play along with them. Typical. A freshman clarinet, Erin, spots me. When they come to the end of the performance, she puts down her instrument and points in my direction. What's she doing here? I disappear around the corner before Clark can see me, ninja style. There's no one there. Please focus. Sorry. I'm out of here. Okay. Mr. Wiley rehearses the band the last 15 minutes while I follow along in my music and shadow him. Then it's time for dinner break.
Bring it in.
Section leader meeting / pizza party in the band room. Right here, right now. Did you all forget? There's a meeting right now. Come to think of it, I guess this one was on the itinerary Mr. Wiley handed out on the bus at the beginning of the week. I completely forgot about it until now. Put your instruments away and we'll get this thing rolling in 5.
All right.
Help yourselves to some delicious pizza, kiddos. You earned it. The pizza is so greasy, I soak a napkin mopping it up. Ugh. Where did you order this from? Amazing thing, pizza. It's just bread.